gearheads and tone chasers, today we're diving into something that's got me really seriously excited. The Universal Audio Lion 68 pedal. But before we get into it, did you catch the tone difference in the intro? Was clip A my custom 69 50 watt Plexi and clip B the pedal? Or was it the other way around? Truth be told, it was so close. I will tell you a little bit later in the video, so stick around for that. And more importantly, could this be the king of Marshall Plexi pedals? Well, that's what we're here to find out today. But before we get into it, if you're new here, welcome to the channel. It's really great to have you here. Make sure you smash that subscribe button and ring the bell as well. Trust me, you won't want to miss what's coming up. Now, let's talk Plexis. I've been obsessed with Marshall Plexi amps ever since I built my custom 50 watter a few years back. It's an absolute beast of an amp. There is something very, very, very special in the Plexi tone that guitarists revere and other amps try to live up to. And finding anything that comes close has been, well, a real challenge. That's until now. Enter the Universal Audio Lion 68. This isn't just another pedal. It's a time machine that takes you straight back to the late 60s Marshall tone. We're talking about the legendary Marshall 1959 SLP Plexi amp, the 100 watt version that shaped the sound of rock. But here's where it gets really interesting. The Lion 68 isn't just one amp, it's three. Number one, the Super Lead. This is the rock god, used by everyone from Hendrix and Townsend to Slash and Malmsteen. It's that everything on 10 Sonic Assault that we all dream about. Number two, we have the Super Bass. Don't let that name fool you. Although this amp was originally designed and voiced for bass, it was adopted by guitar players as well because of its fantastic tones. The amp doesn't have the Marshall bright cap, and it's a little bit more gentle so that you can dial in some beautiful clean tones and some lower gain tones as well. It's Malcolm Young's secret weapon in AC/DC, and on the track that you will hear at the end, I even recorded my bass with this pedal set to the Super Bass amp. And it sounded freaking amazing. And number three, which is my favorite, the Brown amp. This is pure Eddie Van Halen magic in this little box. It's a Plexi with reduced voltage, 50k mid-pot, fat cat modded amp, giving that compressed high gain tone that defined early Van Halen records. Regulars to my channel know already that I've been on a Van Halen tone quest lately, and I even dialed in the Brown sound and I nailed it with my own gear. You can check out that video if you're interested. So when I saw this option on this pedal, it was basically an instant purchase. I just went and bought it and I loved it. Now let's talk features. The layout mirrors a real Plexi. Volume 1 and 2 for the treble and normal channels, bass, middle and treble, and a presence control. But UA didn't just stop there. They've also built in cab sims, room sounds, and even a boost control modeled after an EQ pedal and an Echoplex preamp. It's like they read every guitarist's wish list. And one mind-boggling detail is the inclusion of the ghosting effect. This replicates the transformer behavior of a real Plexi, where you kind of get a ghost note coming in here and there, adding to the real authentic feel of the pedal. Well, the authentic feel of the amp in the pedal. It's this level of modeling that sets the Lion 68 apart, in my opinion. Now, did you hear that? That's the Super Bass model, which doesn't have the bright cap for those clean tones. And then what I did was I dialed in the Super Lead without the bright cap. I switched it off for those chewy medium gain lead sounds. Clean tones on the Plexi? You bet. And those lower gain leads, pure rock bliss. Like I mentioned earlier, I even recorded my bass guitar with this pedal set to the Super Bass, and it sounded fantastic. Full-bodied, thumping with lots of high-end definition and just a touch of overdrive. absolutely fantastic. It sat in the mix really well straight out of the box. I just dialed it in and then I just left it. No need to EQ, no need to do anything. Just a little bit of compression in my Logic session. Now, I won't be doing the usual knob twisting demo in this video. There are plenty of those out there which you can check out. And honestly, it would take hours to show you all the functions and all the sounds that this can do. Instead, I've dialed in what I think are the best sounds from the Line 68. Well, for me anyway. So let me break it down for you. For my first rhythm tone, I went with the Brown amp. What can I say? I'm a fan of Eddie Van Halen. It's got that gained up plexi tone with that nice compression, and I dialed in a bit of the boost as well. EQ, everything on 10. That's just the way I roll, baby. I then kicked in my Ratitude custom rat pedal for that Nuno Betancourt tightness, perfect for those funky riffs and licks. The second rhythm tone is the regular Super Lead amp. This one's more open and airy with a bit more bite. Together, these two tones created that massive wall of Marshall sound. For the lead tones, I went back to the Brown amp using my JP OD1 boost pedal for some extra push and gain. And those cleans, that's the Super Bass amp, like I mentioned earlier, coupled with my PRS CE24 in coil split mode. Don't let anyone tell you that Marshall Plexis can't do clean tones. They can, and they do them really, really well. On most of the tones, I bypassed the inbuilt cabs and used my own signature impulse responses, but for the cleans and the solos over the clean section, I dialed in the Lion's cab, and I also used the room control for some beautiful ambience, and it did a great job just giving that airy feel to the sound. And speaking of tone, I want to give a quick shout out to Chicken Picks. These picks are made by my very good friends Ipo and Jolanda. They're awesome people who are truly passionate about creating the best picks possible. For this video, I've been using their badass 2mm and also the new Shredder 2.4 pick, which they gave me at Guitar Summit when I was there. Very cool of them. Thank you so much, guys. These picks are something special. They're made of a unique thermosetting plastic that's crafted under high temperatures, and every single pick is hand finished for absolute quality and consistency. I've been using some of mine for over 3 years now, and they're still going strong. What I love about them is how they give me that crisp, articulate tone while maintaining a really comfortable feel. Whether I'm doing fast picking runs or digging in for those chunky rhythm parts, they cut through the strings beautifully without getting caught up. If you want to check them out for yourselves, I highly recommend you do so. Head over to the Chicken Picks website. I'll put a link in the description box below. Trust me, once you try them, you'll understand why many players are switching over to Chicken Picks. This pedal has plenty of connectivity. The Line 68 has a stereo input and output, so you can run stereo effects into it and out of it. It connects via USB to your computer and integrates with the UA Connect app. And there's also a mobile app that connects via Bluetooth for controlling some of the parameters and creating presets as well. But wait, there's more. Of course there's more. This is Universal Audio. Universal Audio has also released a software version of the Line 68. The plugin runs on any DAW and you don't need a UA audio interface to use it. It is native, which is just awesome. It's a great option if you want that great plexi tone in your digital setup. The tones from this pedal are outrageously good. It's pure plexi in the best possible way. I've played some high-end plexi pedals that left me wanting, but this, it's like playing my actual amp. It has that chewy, beautiful tone that I feel and hear when I play my JP69 amp. It is absolute bliss. In fact, I took it to a jam session with some friends just a couple days ago. My rig was super simple. Just a guitar, the Line 68 pedal, and my Keeley Halo pedal for some delay and ambience. that is it. And let me tell you, it sounded stunning. I absolutely loved playing through it. It felt like my own personal sound was right there with just this small pedal and that delay pedal. It just worked so beautifully well. And I was going into an amp which I hadn't ever played before. Just sounded stunning. I love it. The UA Lion 68 is a complete and utter keeper. It's that simple. Universal Audio have done an exceptional job with this pedal. The tones are ridiculously good. They feel incredibly authentic and the versatility is really impressive. Whether you're after that classic rock tone, modern high gain sounds, or even pristine cleans, this pedal just delivers. It's not just a great pedal, it's a great plexi. And for us tone chasers, that's the highest praise that we can give. I love this pedal so much that I'm even considering getting their anti-1992 pedal, which is basically based on the PV5150 amp, another Eddie Van Halen amp. What can I say? I love Eddie Van Halen. Are there things that I wish it had? Sure. The ability to load custom impulse responses would have been great. The app could be a little bit more stable. It disconnects and then doesn't connect back easily. And I would have loved an integrated audio interface for easier recording. But honestly, these are minor niggles compared to what this pedal delivers. So, is it the king of Marshall Plexi pedals? In my opinion, absolutely. The Lion 68 captures the essence of a Plexi in a way that no other pedal has managed. And it's not just about the tone, it's about the feel, the response and the versatility. Whether you're a bedroom player looking for that iconic sound at lower volumes or a gigging musician who needs a reliable backup, I think the Lion 68 delivers in spades. I think it's earned its crown, and in my opinion, it is the king of Marshall Plexi pedals. Alrighty, it's time for the big reveal. Remember that intro where I asked you if you could tell the difference between my custom Plexi and this pedal? Well, drum roll please. Clip A was the pedal and clip B was my amplifier. Did you get it right? Let me know in the comments section below. Truth be told, if the pedal tone came into me in a mix session and I wasn't told that it was the pedal, I would have thought that it was an amplifier. Seriously, the tone is that good. In the mix or isolated, these two sound really close. Alrighty guys and girls, if you enjoyed this deep dive, you know what to do. Like, comment and share. And if you haven't done so already, make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so that you don't miss any future gear reviews and tone adventures. And hey, if you've tried the Lion 68, let me know your thoughts below. Do you agree with my royal assessment? Until next time, keep chasing that perfect tone, and remember, sometimes the king of the jungle comes in a pedal-sized package. Now let's hear what the king can really do. I'm going to play you the full track in a mix and then some isolated tracks as well so that you can really hear what this pedal is all about. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you really soon with another video. Bye.